Hello and welcome back to my Central Virginia garden, and today we're going to do some picking in the garden and we're going to do some making of a gorgeous spring lunch from the garden. Well, also not from the garden. I've been trying to really concentrate on healthy eating, and I've been doing this thing called the gut balance diet. I know you probably know all about the gut biome and all of those things, but this is a Johns Hopkins professor of medicine that wrote a great book, and it's really helped me through the last few years. But every now and then I have to reset my balance, particularly at the end of winter when, winter time you eat just comfort food and all sorts of things. So I'll show you. I'm going to show you what I'm going to pick, and then we'll go over to Sandy's house. You know Sandy, many of you if you follow me. She's my cousin's wife and a good friend and neighbor, and we're going to make some lunch. So let's see what we can get from the garden. Sandy loves kale, so one thing we're going to have to do is pluck a couple of leaves of kale. Well, first things first, let's get some lettuce. This is a speckle bib. And I think let's go ahead and get some of that speckled. Oh, what the heck. We might as well go ahead and get some of the Crawford bib too, because that is so good. Look at the gorgeous color. These are all wintered over. Actually, let's pick a little bit of this dill also. We're going to pluck a few of these leaves off of this. This is the, this one got frost hit. This is another overwintered kale plant. This is the 1,000-head kale. Spinach is the Beaujolais with the pointy leaves, and this is Abundant Bloomsdale. So I'm going to pick a little bit of each. And look, there's a radish ready to pick. Let's get it. Behind the spinach are some kale plants that have overwintered, so I'm going to go ahead and pick some of those leaves. Oh, what the heck. This is overwintered arugula. It's gone to flower, but it's so good for you. It's got packed with the vitamins that are so important. I'm back at my buddy's house, and she's all nervous because she's all crazy about House Beautiful and making her kitchen perfect and not having anything in the background that will upset her.
Not perfect, but just not something people will go, oh my God.
Clearly, her standards are different than mine. What I picked for you, Sandy?
It's great.
This has got lettuce in it, and it's got spinach of 2 kinds and arugula. I even put some kale in here because I know you love your kale.
And the way Becky knows that is because when I go to her garden, I'm just like a big rabbit, and I just pick things off, and I'm constantly going, this is so good, this is so good.
She doesn't eat the whole thing, though, like the real rabbit does. I am going to make a perfect lunch that's going to be super healthy, and it's on phase 1 of this gut balance revolution eating thing that I've been doing, and I also find it very helpful to me. Plus, we're using... well, not everything's from the garden at this point, but we're using some things from the garden, both this year and last. In this particular phase of the gut balance revolution, it's the most restrictive phase. But there are lots of things that I love that you can eat, like salads and eggs. And there's certain things that are called superfoods for each phase of the 3 phases. And so I like to challenge myself and see how many superfoods I can get into one single meal. So I'll let you know as we go. So I love this particular eating plan because it doesn't say you have to have, no more than 4 ounces of this or whatever, a cup of this. It says there are foods that you should favor and you should try to incorporate into every meal. There are foods that you can have a few of and with no problems. And then for each phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3, there are foods that you forget, that you can't have.
And I'm going to show them one.
Oh, she tempts me.
This is the food you can't have. It's called buttermilk pound cake.
Take it into the other room. No, just kidding. You can leave it there. I have power. I have willpower. But yeah, Sandy made that good cornbread, and we made a video on that last year. So maybe we'll come back in the summer to make the buttermilk.
Buttermilk is my friend.
So we are going to make a perfect phase 1. I'm going to compose a salad as we go. So Sandy, pick your greens, and I'll pick my greens.
All right.
We'll fight over the kale. In phase 1, all greens are obviously good. You can have as many, and you should have loads and loads and loads of greens. You want to make sure you have some of this speckle bib lettuce.
I saw that.
Isn't that pretty? It's not like the, what's the caveman diet? The paleo, where it's just, meat and stuff. But it is every part in phase 1, you need to have a good amount of protein. So fish, I'm eating a lot of fish. I'm eating a lot of lean chicken, and I'm eating a lot of eggs Speaking of which, eggs are a superfood, and we're going to have those. But the first thing I'm going to do is mix up some tuna. Fish is one of the things that is very important in this particular eating regimen.
Not just do it.
Yeah. Clearly,
let me help you with
I'm
that.
canned challenged. All right, now Sandy doesn't like or can't eat relishes and things like that, so I'm not going to give her that. That's why I'm dividing this up. But I want to throw some good stuff into both of these. Now this is a relish that does not have sugar in it. I made it last year, and I'm going to add this because I can't have any mayo. I know we usually put mayonnaise in here, but I find that if I put something in my tuna salad like that, it's just going to flavor it. For yours, I'm going to put a little hit of turmeric.
Yep.
And
which I like very
turmeric
much.
is a spice that you can have, and it's good for inflammation and all kinds of stuff, right?
It's supposed to be one of the best.
It is.
That's what I keep seeing.
In a juicer?
This
right,
is my juicer.
Juice it into yours. No juicer? I don't know how these people live. All right.
Part of the caveman diet. That's like.
I take my lemons and I squeeze them.
See, I'm good at this. I get my upper body workout. There.
That's good. I'm going to take mine and put it in the middle. We're going to mix that up. Put a little black pepper in yours. I do have to say that Sandy is a tuna aficionado.
I like tuna.
She makes a mean tuna salad herself. Right. So this is just like composing a salad. So I'm going to take a few of these little green beans, and we're going to put them there. And we're going to... Now, if I had some black olives or olives, you can add olives. You can actually eat olives on this.
I actually have olives. Would you like some?
Yeah, I love it. Do you like olives?
I do.
Slices of cucumber all around.
Nice and crunchy. And
we're going to add some eggs, some boiled eggs. Eggs, by the way, are a superfood. Everything on the plate so far is perfectly fine for what's called phase 1, which goes for a month. Oh, and I picked 2 little itty bitty of the first radishes.
I was going to ask you about that.
These are called white icicle radishes.
They're beautiful.
I just plucked them out of the garden this morning.
Did you know that's one of my favorite vegetables?
Radishes, really?
Yeah.
Well, in the spring.
In the spring. We usually have French breakfast. That's the one we
Those
get.
are good too. Ooh, ready for another superfood?
Oh, yes.
Avocado is a superfood, which means
Absolutely.
we love our avocados. And I'm just going to slice them up.
Perfect. That one is just
about right. Yeah. Of course, avocados are going to go up in price quite a bit with these lovely tariffs.
But it's a nice day, so we're trying
not to think about that. Eat them while we can. He doesn't say, oh, you can only eat a tiny bit. He goes, go ahead and eat them. They're good for you. They're also very filling.
Yes, they are.
He is not fat averse. He's what fats you eat. It's what fats you eat. So olive oil's fine. Avocado's good. You want to do your own?
I'll do mine. That's supposed to be a very healthy herb. Am I right? Parsley.
Parsley has power packed of nutrients. Of course, you have to eat a lot of it, but
like the rabbits.
The rabbits won't eat parsley. They don't like things that smell. Sprinkle that around that make your salad happy. I'm going to put some lemon on mine. You want to put the lemon on yours?
Oh yeah. See my juicer?
I can do this too. I just thought if you had a lemon juicer, I guess it saves on doing dishes. And olive oil. You do yours and I'll do mine. You can have as much as you want. Now I'm going to add some more superfoods here. One of the superfoods is chia for phase 1, chia seeds. So I'm going to put,
I'll take
these have like power packs of omega-3s in them. And they are so good for you. Now, I know you don't do this, but I'm going to put another superfood for phase 1 is cayenne pepper. So
I will pass on that one.
You don't
unfortunately
do the cayenne pepper, but I put
not my friend.
I put the cayenne pepper on mine. Oh, how about some? Oh! I forgot these. These are little brassica flower tops,
and they're edible. Obviously.
They're delicious.
Really pretty.
And it adds a little color.
It does.
Isn't that cute? Put another one on there. Look at that. Aw.
Vinegar.
This is rice vinegar. I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of that over it as well. You can pepper up mine. Okay. I'm going to throw a little salt on mine. You want some salt?
Just a little bit.
I'm hungry.
I'm really
We've been knitting today.
Yes, and it was hard because it had been about 3 months, and she kept telling me muscle memory will kick in, and it actually did.
It did. So, muscle memory is a good thing, but it was a lot of hard work.
It's intense. We're making big sweaters.
Perfect for when it turns 89 degrees tomorrow.
We're just in time for the weather change.
So anyway, we've got a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous lunch on our hands.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Becky.
Well,
as always.
Thanks for letting me borrow your kitchen and all.
The best kind of neighbor brings lunch.
No, you just go out in the garden and pick lunch. And it'll get better and better as the gardening season goes on. So if you love to garden and you love to cook, this might be a channel for you. So you might want to give a like and a follow.
And if you're interested in my buttermilk pound cake,
let me know if you're interested and I will do a video on it. Not during phase 1, however.
No, probably no phase. But if things go south in your life and you just don't care about what phase it is, you just want something to comfort you.
Buttermilk pancakes. Buttermilk pound cake. All right.
Throwing it out there and hoping everybody enjoys whatever you eat, because we need to appreciate food, but be mindful. Always be mindful.
That's true. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.
Bye. I also do buttermilk pancakes and buttermilk cornbread. And like I said, buttermilk is
you're not helping me.
No, I'm not. But